things in certain ways. So I hope you guys find a lot of the information useful and you can implement it into your training. Let's go.
Okay guys, so we are going to start with push-ups. Now, before we even get to push-ups, make sure you guys spend at least 5 to 10 minutes doing some shoulder mobility before you start training. So have a look at my video. I'll try and put the link to my YouTube video for some of the upper body mobilities you can apply, or my Instagram video. So yeah, the aim of the push-ups is to do about 50 reps. That's right, 50. No half rep in these. I'm talking full solid reps all the way down to the floor and back up. Now just watch how my elbows are slightly closer to my body and not aligned with my delts. This puts less pressure on delts and focuses on chest. And make sure you are close to the ground, that you can almost kiss the ground when you're going down into the when you're going downwards. Don't have your elbows too close to your body, however, as that means more emphasis on triceps, which is what we don't want. So not too close, and again not aligned too far out with your shoulders. The whole idea is to pre-exhaust the chest before the main workout. I've always done this before training chest. I usually do press-ups or cable flies. I find that it's the triceps and shoulders that fatigue before your chest, so before your chest when training. However, pre-exhausting the chest means it will fatigue equally. So we are now on to the bench press. Before we start benching, I want to emphasize that this workout is all about time under tension, no ego lifting, focus on tempo, and also focus on contracting the chest every single rep. Each set the tempo changes, so make sure you don't go too heavy on weight, as you will understand why when we get to the workouts. I'll write in the description box below the exercises, sets, rest, and also the tempo. So let's begin. So with the bench press, we will be aiming to do 4 sets on the bench press, and then we will be supersetting with dumbbell incline flies. So with the first set on the bench press, we will be doing 15 reps at a 2-second eccentric tempo. What that means is when bringing the bar down towards your chest, it will take you 2 seconds. So count it out loud if you need to, or count it in your head, 1, 2, and all the way back up, as you can see in the video. And then after 15 reps, we will be supersetting with dumbbell flies with a 2-second eccentric and a 1 to 2 second squeeze of the dumbbells at the top of the movement. Again, as you can see in the video, with the dumbbell flies, we will be doing 12 reps on all 4 sets. So you'll be supersetting every time you do a bench press. Every set you will superset with the dumbbell flies. And so we're back onto the second set on the bench, and we're aiming for a 3-second tempo. The second set of the bench press and the third set, we're aiming for 12 reps at a 3-second tempo. And again, watch how slowly I'm going with the bar on the eccentric, making sure to maintain tension on the chest. With the fourth set, we will be doing 10 reps at a 5-second tempo. Now remember, I told you about not going too crazy with the weights. Now with a 5-second, yes, 5 seconds, that makes it a lot more challenging. So some of you are probably wondering why slow. So why am I going so slow on the eccentric? Well, the longer we can keep the muscle under tension, the more muscle fibers we're recruiting to assist the movement which leads to hypertrophy. Hence, the longer you can keep the muscle under tension, the better. Now we're on to third exercise, which will be the pyramid dumbbell press, flat bench superset with dumbbell twist flies. I know that sounds weird, but I will explain that in the video. So we'll start with the pyramid press. I have always done the pyramid press because it puts less strain on my delts and also allows me to fully contract my chest at the top of the movement. Make sure to keep the elbows at a slight angle and not aligned with your delts. We are aiming for a 2-second eccentric and a, I would say, 1 to 2 second hold at the top of the movement. Make sure, as you can see in the video, to focus on squeezing both dumbbells together. As you can see, my chest fully contracts when I do that. So when you come down and you go up again, squeeze the dumbbells for 2 seconds. Why squeezing the dumbbells? Well, if you squeeze the dumbbells, that automatically contracts your chest, so you don't have to actually contract. Focus on your chest when you're at the top of the movement. Focus all your tension on those dumbbells, and that would, again, as you can see in the video, squeeze your chest together. Now we're on to dumbbell twist flies. The difference with these and a normal dumbbell flies are you will be twisting the ends of both dumbbells together, as you can see I'm doing in the video, and as you can see with my chest, it's fully contracted when I do that. So really squeeze the dumbbell together to get a full contraction on your chest. On both these movements we are aiming for 2-second eccentric on the first and second set, and a 1 to 2 second squeeze of the dumbbells at the top of the movement. So at the top of the movement you want to hold it for 1 to 2 seconds, and then when you going back down into the eccentric phase you want to take about 2 seconds, and then when you get to the third set you want to take a 3-second eccentric and a 1 to 2 second squeeze at the top. And I put an alternative for you guys also, so this will be on the floor. So if you have shoulder issues or you tend to overextend at the bottom of the movement on the bench, trust me, it makes a big difference. I actually like to do both, so alternate with bench and the floor, or you can do bench 1 week and then do these movements on the floor the next week. And the next exercise we'll be doing ring press ups, supersetting with bench dumbbell close grip press. Now with the ring press ups, again the same principles with normal press ups. Elbows, bring your elbows in close to the body but not too close, so but you don't also want it to be too wide, so it shouldn't be aligned with your shoulders. Aiming for a 2-second eccentric and push back up as quick as you can. These are tough but really good for also working on stability, so expect it to feel strange at first, and you will probably shake a little bit when you start doing this, but you will get used to it eventually. And also, to make it slightly more difficult, I have given you a second version, which is feet elevated with a bench, or you can use a box. If you don't have rings where you train, putting 2 benches or 2 boxes close together does the trick. It won't be as hard as using rings, but still better than nothing. And then we'll be on to supersetting with close grip dumbbell press. Now this is another one where some of you might not know how it works, but I'm going to explain to you what to do. So hold the dumbbells, as you can see in the video, close together over your chest, elbows close at all times. So now this one, you're going to have your elbows really close to your body when you bring the weight dumbbells down. Again, we're going to aim for 2-second eccentric. Hold for about a second at the top of the movement. Remember, just like the dumbbell pyramid press, rather than trying to squeeze your chest at the top of the movement, squeeze the dumbbell together as hard as you can. Like I always say, squeeze the hell out of it like it owes you money, literally. Aim for about 3 sets on both the press ups on the rings and the dumbbell close grip press. Keep the rest pretty short, so I will aim for 40-second rest. Most of these exercises I'll aim for about 45 to 60 seconds on the rest ranges as well, if I haven't put that there, if I haven't included that. On the 5th and final workout, we're going to do some decline push-ups. I know what you guys are thinking, this dude loves push-ups. And yes, I do. This time we'll be finishing with, again, a decline push-up on a 30-inch box. So we're aiming for 50 push-ups again. However, we'll be breaking it down by 5 sets times 10 reps. Few things. Keep the rest short between each set, so about 20 seconds, no more. And also, like I said in the first push-up, make sure you can almost kiss the floor. But if, like me, your chest is twice the size, towards the end of a workout, make sure your chest touches the floor, because that's more likely to touch the floor before your face gets anywhere near the floor. So with the first set, we're aiming for 2-second eccentric, so 1, 2 down and push up. The second set, we're aiming for 3-second eccentric. The third set, we're aiming for 4-second eccentric, so 1, 2, 3, 4, push up as quick as you can. The fourth one, we're aiming for 5 seconds, and then on the 5th and final one, we're aiming to go as quick as you can. Now with this, yes, on the 5th one, you're aiming for 10 reps. However, if you can do more than 10, keep going till you literally cannot do any more. So till failure. Well, everyone, hope you found this video helpful, and hopefully you can implement this into your training. My goal is to bring you workouts that everyone from all different fitness backgrounds can do, even with limited equipment. Don't forget to please leave a thumbs up if you enjoyed the video, and leave a comment if you have any questions. Thank you for watching, and hopefully get the next training video out to you soon.